Hello Philippines and hello world. By the way, my name is Christine Dungug, a BE Ed freshman student in Caraga State University. So for today's video, we are going to tackle about Lesson 1, Development and Use of Non-Digital or Conventional Materials. The teachers need an instructional materials to enhance teaching and learning process. According to Ifyong and Igori of 2015, instructional materials are defined as print and non-print items that are rested to impact information to students in the educational process. Examples of instructional materials are the following. First, drawing. Second, kits, textbooks, posters, magazines, flip charts, newspapers, diorama, pictures, recording videos, and etc. Instructional materials have several roles in teaching and learning, which includes the following. First, they promote meaningful communication and effective learning. Second, they ensure better retention, thus making learning more permanent. Third, they help to overcome the limited classroom by making the inaccessible accessible. Fourth, they provide a common experience upon which late learning can be developed. And the last, they encourage participation, especially if students allowed to manipulate materials used. Instructional materials are supplementary materials in which it helps teachers to make his or her presentation concrete, effective, interesting, meaningful, and inspiring. It is important to understand how to develop instructional materials. Instructional materials refers to any pre-existing materials that are being incorporated as well as to those that will be specifically developed for the objectives. There are also several factors in developing instructional materials, and these are the following. 1. Develop a storyboard and working outline based on the subject goals and objectives. 2. Identify existing institutional resources, including materials and teachers' capability. 3. The teachers may research off-the-shelf materials that have been developed by others to determine if their approach could be useful. 4. Explore the possibility of adapting concepts of other teachers without infringing on anyone's copy-protected design. 5. Modify existing materials based on the objectives of the lesson. 6. If the instructional materials are effective, you can share them with other teachers. And the last, the teacher's developer can also sell her or his materials available. Many media and many styles visual presentations are useful to the language learner. These are examples of instructional materials. First, diorama. Second, nature table. Third, writing board. Fourth, flip charts. Fifth, zigzag board. Sixth, wall display. And the last is rope and pole board. Diorama. A diorama will make the room to be creative and innovative. It is a fun way to build an exciting scene in a small space. Nature table. This is the table that contains objects and or scenes related to the current season or upcoming festival or a symbol of an ecosystem. Writing board. A writing board can display information written in the chalkboard or blackboard, or special pen for whiteboard. Flip chart. It is the large tablet or pad of paper, usually on a tripod or stand. Zigzag board. It is a multi-board series of 3 or 4 rectangular boards. They are joined together along the side by inches so that they can easily folded up and carried. Wall display. Displaying items in a classroom wall is a well-known, tried, and tested educational method. A wall display is a collection of many different types of items and materials put up on a wall to make an interesting and informative display. Rope and pole display board. This board consists of two parallel, horizontal posts tied loosely together with the rope. Visual aids such as posters can be pinned to the rope. This kind of display board is invaluable where there are few solid walls for displaying information. Guidelines when designing conventional instructional materials are the following. First, unity. Second, simplicity. Third, legibility. Fourth, consistency. Fifth, clarity. And sixth is quality. These guidelines may help a lot in constructing and creating an instructional materials in presenting in order to enhance the lessons or make the presentation not boring or pleasant to look at.